Hey, how's it going? Today I have a lot to do actually. I am building a new one of these shelves for my modular buildings and haunted house, other buildings, really other not Star Wars sets, because I can probably fit all of those on one shelf compared to all of the Star Wars. But I have that right down here. I also got a whiteboard and I'm going to put that up in the corner where she is. She is finding a new home, but that's going to be for future video ideas and everything. So when you see that posted up, if you ever see that in a video, maybe it'll be a little teaser on the next video, but that's going to go up today as well. I don't have the lights for this the new shelf yet, but those are going to be coming in next week probably. I haven't ordered them yet, but I'll make a video on that as well, showing what the setup process is like for those lights. I use the same lights on all of my shelves. I think they look fantastic. They make the sets look really good, and they're not too expensive. But yeah, I just finished the review for the modular assembly square, and I don't have anywhere to put it, so I definitely do need to prioritize building this shelf. So I'm gonna get that done and show you that when it's done, and we'll probably honestly take most of these sets off the shelves and kind of reorganize and see how everything looks good. Might look a little bit different in here, probably not too much. Star Wars really isn't getting touched, but yeah, we'll do a little bit of reorganization to make sure everything looks good. See you in a minute. All right, we got that shelf built. I have now built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these white ones and 2 identical ones in dark brown for the living room. I'll be honest, I'm getting kind of sick of building these shelves, but wow, are they good for Lego display. We're going to take everything off of this shelf, get the shelf out of here, move this shelf over, and get this one set up. So we'll do that right now. Alright, so I actually got a lot done today and I have a lot planned for the future, so I'm going to go over all of that now. First things first, this shelf is assembled and set up. I have my buildings on there and a few smaller sets. I have 2 of the new gift with purchase Lego Ideas car, as well as the ice skating rink. I have the haunted house here temporarily, and I'll get back to that in a second. I have Assembly Square and then the police station up there. The reason I said temporarily for that is I'm planning on getting I'll put a picture of it up on screen now, but a little cube storage shelf for right here. I think that's going to be a nice height. It won't go too far out and actually block the door, the efficiency of the room itself. And then that would give me a few more shelves for little sets, such as, the ice skating rink and the cars and little things like that. And then the haunted house won't take up nearly as much room on this. It'll be able to go on top of the shelf over here, and then I will be able to clear up these shelves for more modulars. I'll be able to put that very low shelf pretty much halfway up and have basically twice as much room for modulars as I do now, especially considering Assembly Square is about 50% wider than a normal modular. So I actually, with these shelves, cannot put another modular next to that. I tried putting the police station next to it like I had in my review. It's about 2 or 3 inches too wide, unfortunately. So Assembly Square is going to get its own shelf, so that immediately makes it so I have space for 1 less modular building, which means the shelf just got that much less useful. But if I move the haunted house, which is massive, to right there, so it's still next to the modular buildings and looks really nice, it won't be taking up this much space, and I'll have significantly more room for modulars. That would actually clear up. I would be able to fit 1 modular next to the haunted house, but now by having that set up, I'll have room for 3 additional modulars in the future. So for ones coming out in the following years, or if I went back and got retired ones. So that is the first thing I got done today. I do not have the lights yet. I'll be ordering those from Amazon soon. Those will also be linked down in the description in case anyone is interested, because like I've said 1,000 times, I very highly recommend these lights, and I think everyone with a Lego display that wants lights should look into them. The next thing I did pretty much all over here. I moved that black shelf that was originally over here into this corner, and I did open the door, make sure, we don't use this door, but for emergencies and also for moving things, I did make sure that this is more than enough room. The door opens up to like this angle. There's more than enough room to go through. So safety hazard averted. And it fits nice and snug over in this corner. I'm able to fit a lot more not Star Wars or modular sets over here. Like I have the Batmobile. I have room on the wall for when I get the Batwing. I want to hang it above the Batmobile. The space station will probably move down a peg, and then right under the Batmobile, I want to have the Ecto-1, the new UCS Ghostbusters vehicle. I think that will look really nice. A little like older movie display section, make it look really cool. The ISS looks really nice to it too. So yeah, that's over there, which clears up. Oh, and then yeah, I forgot to talk about this. I moved the brick organization right next to my desk. The unopened boxes are kind of temporarily there. I'm gonna end up, I have a few more of these in storage right now. I'm gonna end up keeping one of each unopened, but I'm gonna end up opening the boxes and sorting out all the pieces sooner than later. As well as this very daunting bin of extra pieces that needs to get organized. I am dreading that, but I will get around to it in the future. But by doing that and by moving this over here, which doesn't affect my chair being where I need it to be, it doesn't kind of make this space any smaller. It fits very nice there, and even gives me, for some builds, I'll be on the couch in the living room so I can like be nice and comfy on the sofa. In some builds, I'll have a fold-out table here, and I'll just sit in my office chair, so that's nice to have all of my extra pieces there for organization and for easy access, so I like that there. And by doing so, I cleared up 2 more shelves for the Star Wars display. So along with all of the mostly empty shelves that I have all over, I now have 2 completely empty shelves. So I have plenty of room to grow. We have all of these new rumor list and potential leaks coming out for the 2021 summer wave and winter wave and all of those like new sets coming out, and all I'll say is I don't think there's a single one in there I won't be getting, so I definitely need some room, and now I have it. I found more, and I don't even need to get a new shelf. I have 2 entire new shelves to put new sets on, as well as all of the almost empty, like down there with the battle packs. This kind of Kylo Ren centered shelf is pretty underutilized. This one's pretty empty. These 2 over here, nice and empty, plenty of room up there. So all of that empty space for the future. I also have all of the top open over there. Kind of like how I have these up here. I want to end up having the, whenever it comes out, like UCS Republic gunship up there. The apparently not UCS Death Star, but UCS AT-AT will probably go on top of my printer, my 3D printer enclosure. Kind of the only spot it fits. Supposedly, we have no idea how big it will be, and I have no idea if it will actually fit there, but we'll see. I like that because it's kind of right next to my Hoth setup. I definitely will not have room for it up there, I don't think. I think it's going to be significantly larger than those and will not fit on those shelves. But all I'm saying is the work I got done today provided me with plenty of extra space to grow in the future. And I got this nice new shelf for all of my newly addicted to modular buildings that I will be getting in the future. And then my next plan is getting that little cube organization shelf for right next to that shelf to put the haunted house on top of. And then, little sets like the cars, or like I'm going to end up getting some of the Lego City cars and vehicles and the Speed Champions line. I'll put like the Ideas Fossil set over there, all these little sets on the bottom, and just clear up all of this for a nice bigger maybe like the Aston Martin or Mustang or Harley sets, like the nicer, bigger vehicle sets, I can kind of organize over into this corner and have a lot more over here. But yeah, I have plenty of room now. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the instructions. I've never kept any boxes for Lego, but I've always kept the instructions for my bigger UCS sets and nicer sets that I kind of want to have the instructions for, especially the UCS ones that have like the really cool intro with all the designer interview and talk about the design and the history of the actual Star Wars vehicle. I don't really want to get rid of those. I don't know what I'm going to do with them or where I'm going to put them. I will figure it out. They're not going to stay here on top of the printer like I have them now. But I am very, very happy with what I got done today. And I'm very happy for my plans for the future. So that is going to do it for this video. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.